Hey, this is just a system that's used not only to take all your money, because they're charging you more money for it, but again, it's not even working in your best interest. You know what I mean? You're putting all your money into it, and then all it's doing is reminding you of meat. You know what I mean? We just gotta like, it's not about, the decision of being plant-based. It's not about following a movement. It's about knowing why you going plant-based. And then once you start realizing what your body needs, then you start realizing that, I have to stop eating certain things. It's just you're going for your health. You're not going for what people telling you should be, what they're making it cool to be. It's not a Hollywood thing. It's a real thing. It's a life thing. It's an everyday thing. So, and I was saying, like, look at us. Like, God didn't design us to eat meat. Like, look at the lion they teeth. Look at the teeth of the shark. They designed to eat meat. Straight. That's why their jaw is stronger. We can't eat meat. Like, we're not designed to eat meat. We resemble more like animals, like the mammal, like that have teeth. You know what I mean? That's who we resemble more. So it's like, why would we go and eat the meat when we were never designed to eat meat to start with? Because look at our fingers, like, you know what I mean? Look at these fingers. Like, we don't have freaking sharp nails. God didn't give us the ability to go hunting. We were not supposed to go hunting and kill animals. We went and created weapons so we can kill those animals. But we as soon as we started doing that, at that point, we were just like, we don't live in nature no more. You know what I mean? At this point, that's the moment where we started like getting disconnected from nature, because we started making weapons to go against nature. Because look at the squirrel. The squirrel eats of the things that he can carry in his hand, and then he eats it. You know what I mean? And we were designed the same way. And then even like you see the start of it. We were talking about the Garden of Eden. It's a garden. What grows in a freaking garden but fruits and vegetables? You understand? Like, this is where we come from, a garden. We live in a garden, and that was just the best life. We lived longer. You know what I mean? And then we lived healthier and then happier. You understand? So this is why you would go plant-based. Not because they're telling you got to go plant-based. Not because they're telling you, I'm making products for you. Stay away from those. Because frankly, the main reason of going natural is because you don't really need no one to go natural. You only need yourself. You just got to eat the things that you feel like make your body feel better. Like, stay on those fruits. Like, eat plenty of mangoes, coconut water. You hit up African Child. He sells all the coconut water in town. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, it's on mic too. Hey, this one got the mic. My name is African Child, Prince African Child. So I want to tell you guys this. Whatever he was saying about being plant-based, actually, you're talking about vegan, right? You said vegan. Yes, the way they promote too much veganism out here, man, that shit is crazy. You know what I mean? I be like, huh? Everywhere you go, vegan. There's a difference between vegan and alkaline plant-based. Actually, when I say alkaline plant-based, I mean natural. You see, we're supposed to be eating fruits, vegetables, and herbs that have been in this world from the beginning of time. You got genetically modified stuff, you got pesticides, you got hydroponics, you got indoors, you got conventional, you got, you name it, it's out there. Whatever you can think of, people make it. Now, you gotta, when it comes to food, man, you gotta eat fruits, vegetables, and herbs. Everything else that we know is because that stuff has been indoctrinated to us. We've been taught that way from the time we were born. So we think that's the right way to do it, but we never question why everything the way it is. You know what I mean? So word of advice for me today is just, you just gotta be able to question everything that you put in your mouth, everything that you hear, everything that you see, everything that you think you might have any questions about or any doubts about. Never have fear to question it. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, just make sure you have to be conscious with what you... Matter of fact, I'm talking too fast right now. I'm losing my thoughts. This is what I'm going to say. You want to control your life? You want to control your destiny? You want to be the happiest person in this world? Do one thing. Control what you put in your mouth. End of story. That's your homework today. I'm going to continue.
Y'all got homework. Y'all got homework from Africa Child, yo. When you go home today, y'all make sure you get on it. You know what I mean?
You
African
know-
Child, introduce yourself. Like, I don't think these people know you. So, like,
Okay, so my name is Prince African Child. I'm from Tanzania, East Africa, and I have been alkaline plant-based for the past 4 years, I would say, and it's been amazing. You know what I mean? Everything blessed, everything no stress, everything
African Child.
organics.
Let's talk real quick. African Child. Like,
Yeah.
let the people know. Like, what made you become like alkaline based? Like, what happened in your life that made you like decide that, you know, I'm gonna go alkaline plant based and I'm gonna be the African Child that I am today?
Yo, so this is what happened. Very simple. Actually, I didn't even know it was happening, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because I was like, yo, when I was in Africa, I was like fit. I could run. I was really happy. You know what I mean? Tropical weather, everything. But I forgot that my diet was not consisting of a lot of, what can I say, GMO foods or fast foods or a lot of I went to, you know, they teach you that pyramid. You know, you gotta eat protein, you gotta eat dairy, you gotta eat eggs, you gotta eat this, blah, 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 blah. You know, so I used to follow that structure. And then what I came to realize is that I was like, hold on 1 second. Why is it that everybody, when they are 0 age to 18, 19 age, I would say about 80%, they're very fit. You know, they look normal, they fit, they work out, they run. The moment they start turning 25, 27, 28, 30, 40, you know, 30s, whatever, people start gaining weight and they start having that body like they don't look like they're young anymore, or they don't look like maybe, you know, like they used to be. And I never understood that. And I was like, man, that's not growing up. You know what I mean? And then when I moved to America, after knowing it, or after seeing what I saw, I came across people from Jamaica and other places in the world who are actually plant-based, and I was like, yo, this is amazing. Like, you eat this way and you have so much energy, you don't get old, you know what I'm saying, you don't get tired, your sex gets to be amazing for hours, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, y'all heard it. Yo, all the ladies, I hope y'all heard that.
You know,
African Child. Somebody already asked me for your Instagram.
You know, Prince
Gemini. She was like, "What is African Child Instagram?"
Yeah, Prince African Child or African Child Organics, one of the two. You know, you can actually follow up both of them. So after seeing those things, and then I actually met people who actually live that lifestyle, and then I spoke to them, and then I used to eat everything. I used to eat KFC, McDonald's, you name it. You know, when I used to go to make this like 4 a.m. I'd be like, yo, can I get that big and tasty? Anybody who knows about McDonald's, they know about big and tasty. It's not even on the menu anymore.
I don't know anything about it. Like, I've never been.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was when I used to live in Colorado. But now I'm in LA. But yeah, man. So I did my research and I came across Dr. Sebi. You know, the famous Dr. Sebi herbalist and all those kind of stuff. And then he was talking about alkaline plant-based food. And then when he was talking about that, I started realizing, like, you know what, man? My grandmother from Tanzania, Mbeya, she used to feed us plants every time I went to visit her in the villages. Because when I was in Tanzania, East Africa, I grew up in the city. So my lifestyle growing up, I kind of grew up like I was in LA, even though I was in Africa. You know what I mean? I'm listening to Tupac, Snoop Dogg, you know, Biggie Smalls, that type of vibe. Like, I wasn't the regular African, you know, into African vibes too much. Even my parents never used to take me to the villages like that. So I was more of a city boy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, city boy, we up.
City boys, yo.
You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, that was funny as hell. But yeah, so me knowing that, I was like, you know what, man, I got nothing to lose. Let me give it a shot. So when I gave it a shot, by the time I started doing that, man, I was about 220, maybe 215 pounds. Man, I lost all that weight in about 6 months. I lost about 60 pounds in 6 months. Actually,
y'all believe that?
Yeah, the first month.
Yo, Zuko, hit the bong there. Hit the bong.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I mean? But yeah, the first month and a half, I lost about maybe 25, 26 pounds. And then everything started changing, man. My running because I like running. When I was younger, I used to run a lot. And then when I gained weight and I was obese and other stuff and intoxicated with all these drinking and alcohol and smoke, I used to smoke cigarettes, yo. When I changed my diet, my addiction disappeared. This is something I want to tell everybody, by the way. I smoked cigarettes for about maybe 7 years. No, about 8 years. 8 years, 10 years, somewhere there. I can't remember when I really actually started, because I started when I was really young, being all stupid and crazy like that. You know what I mean? But and I wasn't able to stop for some reason. But the moment I changed my diet into alkaline, organic, plant-based, all the cravings disappeared. You know what I mean? Like, that is something I can't really tell you. But the only way you're gonna find out if you have that issue, do it yourself. You know.
You just gotta go. You just gotta go there and do it yourself.
Yeah, you just gotta do it and experience it. You know what I mean? You apply. You take stuff like sea moss. You do cold press juicing. You eat raw veggies. Like, you just gotta do your research, and you gotta. How can I say it? Before you eat, man, you gotta know why you're eating it. Are you eating it because you're hungry, or are you eating it because you want to nourish yourself so you can be at a better state of mind, physically, spiritually, and mentally? You know what I mean?
African Chuck, talk to them about your juices, like, and what's in your juices, and why do you put those elements in your juices? Because I mean, I got to try African Chuck juices, and it's amazing. I mean, it tastes so good. You know what I mean? So if you,
oh man, I appreciate you.
Yeah. So yeah, and I keep wondering, like what made you like decide to mix those elements together? Like, I'm sure there is more to it than just, you know, the elements that were on those juices. Like, Africa, let us know what's in those, you know what I mean, delicious freaking juices, yo.
Well, speaking of the juices, man, this is how I started. I was like, I want to eat plants, but what is the best way for me to enjoy them? Because I wasn't used to eating plants all the time, you know what I mean? Like, I used to be more of like a filet mignon type of guy, you know what I'm saying? T-bone steak type of guy, you know what I'm talking about? Honey cane type of guy, you know, Hennessy type of guy, you know what I mean? So I was like, how am I going to eat these fruits? And then I was like, I can juice the fruits and the veggies? I was like, okay, let's get it. So when I started, I used to do like one fruit, juice it and drink it. And I was like, man, this is like too regular, like too bland. Like, I wasn't feeling the taste. And then I was like, you know what? I went online a little bit to see what people are doing. And I was like, you know, okay, whatever. And then I was like, you know what, man? What do I like?
Bang.
That's what I asked myself.
Bang.
And then I put a list of fruits and vegetables that I really like. And then I was like, okay, let me make sure all the fruits and vegetables that I really like, they're all alkaline. And then I was like, you know, from here now, I'm just going to start mixing everything, and then I'm going to figure out what kind of flavors
Can you give some example for these people, like example of like alkaline food? Like,
oh yeah, so I'm going to give you guys an example of alkaline fruits and vegetables. First of all, for it to be alkaline, it has to be a natural plant. It can't be a genetically modified or anything like that. Its molecular structure has to be complete. You know what I mean? I'm not a scientist or anything like that, but there's a few things that I know. And sometimes, even though I got the knowledge from listening to other people, but through experimenting and eating different type of foods, your body will tell you, because your body's your temple. You know what I'm saying?
it is. Oh, I was just saying that. I was just talking about it where I was saying like our house should be like our body. We should be treating our home like our temple. Like, we had this conversation. Your body is your temple, you know?
Exactly.
And you know, and your soul resides in it. So if your body is not well taken care of, then how can you be elevated spiritually? How can you really take advantage of all this electricity that's here, electromagnetism that we're not taking advantage of it, because we dealing with a lot of toxins, you know what I mean? A lot of toxins in our body. And I'm guilty myself, because I am readjusting myself. Like, at some point I was, you know, mainly plant-based. I wasn't cooking no food. Then I went back to I pretty much followed the trail of being a vegan for a minute. And then I started realizing that the vegan way isn't really the best way, because we're still doing some things that we shouldn't be doing. It's still not the best way of living if you want to live long and have your health unaffected. You know what I mean? Hold on, we got to get this out.
Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel you, my brother. So yeah, example of alkaline fruits and vegetables. You got apples. You know what I mean? Now, not all apples are alkaline. You know what I'm talking about? You know, my favorite ones are gala apples. They taste so good. Oh, I'm telling you. Hey, no lie. Now, anyways, we're going to continue.
We got to say we're like over 250, 65, 75. We're going up right now.
Hey, let's go all the way up. It's elevation over here, man. We don't hate. We just elevate.
We just elevate, you know.
If you're watching, keep elevating, you know. Keep the liking.
Like I said, like
whatever you do to elevate.
Yo, hit the bong, DJ Zuko.
Hit the bong.
Like,
here we go.
Like you know, this show is called The Grounded, you know what I mean? Everybody that you see here is like, we very grounded, you know, and when we say we grounded, we just like the trees, you know what I mean? Grounded. Talk about cucumber.
Yeah, cucumber. You know, I just drank some cucumber juice and CMOS. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, CMOS got about 92 to 102 minerals, depending on what type of CMOS you get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got different CMOS from different places, so it's different species. You got Condorus crispus, you got Leukemia spinosus, you got all different types. You just gotta go out there and find out. But hey, if you need some CMOS, you can holler at African Child Organics. I'll ship it to you anywhere in the world. Huh. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Cucumber, alkaline. Cayenne pepper, that's a spicy or pepper, alkaline. Bell peppers, alkaline. Pears, alkaline. You know what I mean? Papaya, alkaline. Mangoes, that's my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get a ripe mango, man, that mango tastes so good. Oh my God.
African Child, let me ask you one thing. Like, is it like a place where they can go to, like, on your page where you tell them about all the alkaline, you know, fruits and vegetable, or where can they go find that?
Man, African Child Organics. Follow me on African Child Organics. I normally post about alkaline stuff on my story, but starting this year, guys, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be too busy. I'm gonna keep more time for everybody else to see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna be talking more about the food, where you can buy it, where you can save your money, how you can make it, and all those kind of things. You can also follow me on African Child TV on YouTube. You know what I mean? And then you can also follow me on my Spotify, Instagram. Apple Music. I make music too as well.
Thank you so much for the gift, by the way. Like, we appreciate you.
Hey, salute. More blessings to you. Hey, giving is receiving. So, you know, more blessings coming your way. You know what I mean? That's what's up.
Give love to all the Pegasus family. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right now, I'm drinking spicy brown. This spicy brown, it got apples, gala apples. You know what I mean? You got some cayenne pepper in there. You got some ginger. Actually, no, I didn't put ginger in this one today. And then I got some CMOS in there and baobab powder.
Okay, I gotta acknowledge all the freaking 865 people that's here right now watching our live. You know, thank you so much for coming in, you know what I mean? And if you're here, just letting you know, we running this show. It's called The Grounded, you know what I mean? And today we have a special guest. It's African Child Organics. It's got a whole company around, you know what I mean, eating alkaline, you know.
We out here in LA, Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, we stay out here in Los Angeles, California. So if anybody's in California or anywhere else, y'all want an African Child, do you ship, like, if somebody was to want to try your juice, is there a way that you can ship it, or do you
at the moment, no shipping. It's only available in Los Angeles area. You know, pickup location Hollywood and Cahuenga Boulevard. You know, 1636 North Cahuenga Boulevard. That's where we're located at. You know what I mean? At the same time, the same location where we got the pickup location for African Child Organics is also our recording studio. It's called Zaba Studios. So for anybody who's looking for sound engineering, recording, songwriting, production, music videos, anything you need, we do everything. See what I mean? We do everything. African Child Organics. You know what I'm saying? I am King Abu, Instagram.
Check.
DJ Zuko.
Everything.
You know what I mean? Zaba Studios, great music, Schematic Records. We out here.
Everything.
We do
everything. Just making sure you understand. When I say everything, I mean every single thing.
We only got one life to live. So with that being said, we have to make sure every moment and every second and every breath we take means something. That's what we're here right now. And that's why you guys are tuned in. So
Facts.
thank you guys for being
Thank you
here.
so much for sending us love.
Yeah,
you know,
bro,
what I mean?
for
We appreciate
yourself.
you.
You know what I'm saying? This is greatness over here, I'm telling you. You just got some knowledge about alkaline liberty. Yo, I'm gonna tell you this, guys. You guys eat the way you eat. I'm telling you, you will be forever 21.
Yeah, like the brand, you know what I mean? We're taking the brand down, so yeah, like if y'all want to find out about Alkaline, you know what I mean, y'all make sure you hit up African Child. The Instagram is at African Child Organics, right? African Child Organics, yeah.
African Child Organics, AFRICAN.
That's all you gotta look up, yo.
Organics. You know what I mean? English is not my first language, but guess what? I do my best to speak it.
And y'all can go ahead and follow, you know, I am King Abu as well, you know what I mean? I'm one of the hosts of the show, and follow DJ Zuko.
DJ Zuko, aka God King Zuko. DJ ZUKO _.
Zuko. In the 1 and 2s.
Y'all heard it.
Peace. Are we done for now, or are we still going?
Oh, we still going.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, we're still going.
You got a time limit anyway.
Yeah, because I think we're gonna wrap up the whole subject of you know what I mean, as far as like why you should go plant-based. Like we give you like today a lot of tools that, you know, will only work for you. Why is this thing okay? We gave you a lot of tools that's gonna work best for you. So y'all make sure you use these tools. You know, we are grounded over here. You know, it's Fire Nation Radio, special guest Africa Child Organics. You know what I mean? The podcast keep going though. Like we're gonna just switch the subject to something else. You know what I mean? We could probably finish this conversation. You know what I mean? Africa Child also is an artist. You know, y'all make sure African Child. You didn't talk about your music and stuff. He also makes music. So if you want to go and support his music as well, go on his page. And you know, Zaba Studio is like where we record all of our music. Y'all go to zabastudiola.com. Is that Zaba Studio LA? Yeah, zabastudiola.com, and you go check it out. You know, if you want to book time, if you want to come and check us out, you know what I mean? And we also have firenationradio.com if you want to go and listen to like Afrobeat 24 hours a day, you know what I mean? We there like 365 days in a year. You're gonna find us there, so you all make sure you tap in with us, you know what I mean? This is the Fire Nation crew, you know, the whole crew is out here.
Check.
We're here making music, we here talking, you know, knowledge. Call it, you know what I mean? Whatever you want, you're gonna find it here with us, you know what I mean? And we all like 3 good looking black males, you know what I mean? So the females, y'all know where to find us. You know, just hit us up, you know what I mean? And I'm your royal host at all times, you know. At all time. And it's about to get real serious in here, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You know, have you heard that name before?
I got like something funny today. Like I was driving these Asian kids. What did he say? Something. He said something so funny. I was something about hoes. Like I don't think I could say here.
Yeah.
I can't really say it here. But I will tell you later. But that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for all the gift y'all sent. I mean, I saw our live feed go all the way to over, you know, almost 2K. You know what I mean? Some people say I am the Black Jesus. I guess I'm the Black Jesus in this platform, but
in this platform,
I don't know. I've heard it so many times. It's like everybody, like, I know this girl one time. She was like, "Oh my God, you look so much like Omarion."
Oh God.
She literally called me, bro. She called me on this live, and then she was like, "Oh my God, you look so much like Omarion." Like, girls be hitting on me in this live. Like sometimes they just pull up, they want to have a conversation. You know, I probably have 1 or 2 girls over here.
Let them do it. Let them do it.
I like it. You know, do it more. Do it more.
Oh, shit. All right, let's see. The screen isn't showing up on this.
So we were having a whole conversation about a total of 10 people won the reward. What's the reward? Lottery results. Everyone can participate. I won 500 reward on this. Alright, keep giving me my money, yo. Let's bring this up. This what's up. Congrats, Robert, CEO, Salah. Who else? So I don't want just like numbers. Bless you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna be live. We're still here. We're gonna keep this this podcast going. Throw me another lottery, yeah. We can keep this conversation going. So yeah, this was I had to briefly introduce African Child Organics, based on the conversation that we were having. And the reason why we got to this conversation is we were talking about, like, it's crazy. We were talking about like how many of the black, people that was shot, like, what I mean? We just killing each other, what I mean? We're not really realizing what we're doing as far as in our community. So we really want to talk to the young kids, the black kids, what I mean? And our main, mission and purpose is just to elevate anyone, but especially the next generation, what I mean? We have more and more, business plan on the way to remedy a lot of the issues that we see in the community. But yeah, like Africa Child was telling you, your first problem is what you're eating, what I mean? And I think that's what it is. It's just what we eating. It's what's really affecting us every day. Like we eating bloody meat. That's why we acting ferocious. Like, I'm driving last time in downtown LA, and this guy just, like, for no reason, he just honks at me and then comes to the side and just looks at me like he wants to kill me. I'm like, yo, what's up with you? Like, it was like, and I see things like this happen. Is like, yo, you can't control your anger. Like, you would do something completely stupid and completely ruin your life. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, all we have is our brain. You know what I mean? All we have is our ability to think. And I was telling you, Zuko, like, we only really have average, like, most of us only use 8% of our brain, us the intellectual and us the grounded. I think for me, as far as, like, I would say, why would the scientists try to limit us as saying that we can only use 8% of our brain? Because the ability that we have right now is to access only 8% of our brain because of the things that we eat. We every day, and also we're not really grounded. What I mean? We're not getting all the electromagnetism from the ground. Because the things that we choose to wear, like, God didn't create us with clothes. We're born naked, man. We were all born naked. No, we started dressing ourselves, but I just feel like at some point most likely we're being controlled in wearing those shoes, but we're not realizing that when we're wearing shoes and we're wearing rubber, we're not really getting direct contact with the soil, which is what we used to get in the farms. That's why we were so creative, inventive, and now we just, like, I don't know what's going on with our community. We more focused in, like, stupid shit, like killing ourselves, like, we're so focused on the money, gang banging, drug dealing, but we're not really seeing the value of the black person and the melanin that God gifted us that makes us like superhumans. You know what I mean? If we were to focus to, you think about it, like these people who grow the field, like, they have so many plants, like they grow so many seeds, but they always know where and when is the time to harvest. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have a special ability of focus to take care of so many, like, plants growing up and then be able to harvest all of them and know exactly which one I'm harvesting, or else you're gonna be walking in that field all day. You know what I mean? For me growing up in a farm, and my family just have farms on farms, like my uncle just have the biggest farm, so I grew up in the farm, and I can tell you that if you don't know where to harvest, like you could get lost in some of those farms. It could take you way longer to finish, you know. But us, you know, growing these fields, like, it's the highest level of knowledge. It requires math, you know, and we had science behind it. Like, we used numerology. We created so much from being in those farms, and it's just like now nobody wants to go back to the farms because they've put so much trauma in the farm, and so many people was like, we were used, you know, to grow those fields, and we were also like beat to grow those fields. You know, they try to instill fear into growing this field in us, and now we're not doing it no more. And then most of the work that growing the field is probably being done in China or India or third world countries, when we should be doing it for ourselves. You know what I mean? And then we're also losing the connection, the electromagnetism that we need. That's why our culture, our community is suffering, because we're just not designed to be that type of people. We're designed to be people who grow the land. We create. That's what we do, because we are gods. You know what I mean? We are the grounded. I don't know. I can't hear my mic no more. I can't hear my mic. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for the love, yo. Yeah, I think that's what moved, because it's still not. Yeah, here we go. All right. Damn, there's a bunch of King Abu's on fire. King Abu's on fire. Thanks for the love, yo. Yeah, we on fire here.
Oh, damn! I didn't even know that the mic was off. All right. I don't even know what to say.
But yeah, on that note, can you use that mic?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, on that note, I'm saying, like, thank you for following us. Make sure you follow my Instagram. Instagram is at I am King Abu. I have African Child Organics here at African Child Organics. As simple as that. And you all can learn a lot from this man, you know what I mean, as far as like how you should be eating, you know what I mean. African Child, it was a pleasure to have you here tonight, you know what I mean, to guide all these people into like the right path.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you, King Abu. Thank you, DJ Zuko. You know what I mean? Thank you. I want to thank myself for putting the effort to show up. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody can get lazy and be like, And you know, we live in LA, man. Traffic is crazy out here. Even at nighttime. I'm just talking jokes. I just came from the comedy show. But anyways, I just want to let you guys know, remember, every day you got to drink at least a gallon of natural spring water. I'm going to say that one more time. You got to stay hydrated, guys. Water. Natural spring water. Don't drink tap water now. I know it's free. You know, anything free is very expensive. Just remember that.
He said everything free is very expensive.
Everything is free is very expensive. So you might as well reach out in your own pocket. That way you don't have to spend more money, because you know that tap water got so many chemicals in there. Please do your own research, because I don't want to be the guy. I don't want to be a whistleblower talking about government situations, because I don't want to have enemies with anybody.
We don't need enemies.
We don't create enemies. But I'm just advising you, if you want some clean water. Clean water is natural spring water straight from the ground. Or you can drink coconut water. You can order from African Child Organics. We got CMOS. Do your own research. I'm going to say that one more time. Don't believe me. Don't believe King Abu. Don't believe DJ Zuko. Believe in yourself. Okay? Do your own research. One more time. Again. Believe in yourself. End of the day. End of story. Peace and love.
y'all already know. Y'all heard it from African Child. You know, African Child. Like, I'm going to tell you a little, like, this is how like I started fucking with African Child, you know what I mean? I was like, I was always a big fan of the movie, the Rockers, and then Horsemouth was like the biggest hustler, man. He taught me everything I knew. And then every time I look at African Child, I'll be like, yo, African Child is like, he's just the hardest hustler. The first time I observed him, I was like, yo, this nigga's hard, like on his hustle. And you know, me, the way it is, it's like, I don't really start fucking with people until I see their level of knowledge. And when I see African Child level of knowledge for doing that, I was like, yo, I'm fucking with African Child big time, you know. You know, African Child be doing his thing. So y'all make sure you support African Child. Show him some love, you know what I mean? Go on his Instagram. I want African Child to have 1,000 followers on his Instagram today. So y'all make sure you go and follow African Child, you know what I mean? On at African Child Organics. Follow his work, you know. We'll be doing more of these podcasts. We'll have African Child here more often, you know what I mean? It was a pleasure to be here, to talk to y'all, you know what I mean? We love y'all, you know, we are the grounded, you know what I mean, out here with the Fire Nation Radio, powered by Fire Nation Radio, you know what I mean? This is the Grounded Show, and I promise you, like, we're gonna make this show happen more often, you know what I mean? This is just the start of it. Thank you so much. Peace, yo.
It's coming together. It's gonna be better and better.
Yeah, this is cool, bro.
Shit. Here you go. Now, here's the funny part.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is my own personal channel. I ain't got nobody on this one. I got 1,000 or something people on the other channel that
This is a different one?
that needs to be put to at a certain level.
Did you already close it?
Y'all make sure to send your last gift. Make sure you send your last gift. We're about to leave, yo.
Y'all leaving? Yeah.
What are these right?
Oh, this is all the people that have been like most active, so they have them rank as number.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you could see them like number 16 and stuff. Let's see who won this. This. All right, congrats. Here won like the lottery that we had going on here. Ty won, Dollar won, Sai won, Milt won, and some of those I can't read their name, but congratulations all of y'all. You know what I mean? We out now. Thank you so much for coming in. One love. That shit was good, yo. Yo, we have like almost 2K people watching this shit, yo. I'm about to become famous in this bitch.
Nah, you can. You can.
Yeah, bro. I am about to become famous in this bitch. It's like my very first live though. Like I'm doing as a host.
That's dope.
Especially in this one, like,
It's my
cause
first host live.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it's definitely like for this particular one, Bigo, it's like, you know that dude that was on fuck is the name of the show now? Oh, the guy that was interviewing Chris on Rock and him last night. You know what I'm talking about?
So I'm gonna show you how this shit works, like the way you make money on it. Like she sent me a screenshot. Let me see if I can find it. And then what happened today? Like